Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, quarter up. My name is Ellen Katz. I'm very proud to be here. I've been away for a long time, and I know that Ben has been doing Monday night services, but I'm back for the summer. And I'm very glad to see all of you. I know some of you are in a state of grief, and coming here helps us all. So we will start with the full Mincha service on page 102 with the Ashrei. I'll begin it, and then we will read it alternatively, responsively. Ashrei, Ashrei Yoshtecha, Od Yaha'alu Chasela, Ashrei Ha'am Shakacha Lo, Ashrei Ha'am Sha'adonai Elohav, Tehillat LeDavid, on page 102. I will extol you, my Lord and King, and bless your name forever and ever. Great is the Lord and much acclaimed. His greatness cannot be fathomed. The glorious majesty of your splendor and your wondrous acts will I recite. They shall celebrate your abundant goodness and sing joyously of your beneficence. The Lord is good to all, and his mercy is upon all his works. They shall talk of the majesty of your kingship and speak of your might. Your kingship is an eternal kingship. Your dominion is for all generations. The eyes of all look to you expectantly, and you give them their food when it is due. The Lord is beneficent in all his ways, and faithful in all his works. He fulfills the wishes of those who fear him. He hears their cry and delivers them. My mouth shall utter the praise of the Lord, and all the creatures shall bless his holy name forever and ever. Tehillat Adonai yidaber pi, vivarei kol basar shem kadsho leolam va'ed, v'nachnu nevarech ya, me'ataviat olam, hallelujah. Page 106. Yitkadav yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach chirute v'amlich malchute, v'chaychon uv'meichon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru. Yehei shlama rabbah mavorach, eolam u'al me'omaya, yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudashah la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiram v'yalma v'immeru. Page 108, the Amida. It is said silently at this time. Page 126. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable to you, Lord, our rock and our redeemer. You establish peace in the heavens, grant it now on earth to us, to Israel, and to all humankind. And let us say amen. O say shalom bimramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'immaru, immaru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Page 128. You may be seated. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabbah, v'yama divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yimechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kari v'imru. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach. Yit barak v'yishtabak v'yit pa'ar v'yit raman v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit talal shmei d'kudashah le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'immaru amen. Titkaber slotahon uva'utahon dekol Yisrael kadam avuhon divishmaya v'imru. Yahei shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'immaru. O seh shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'immaru. Amen. Please rise for the Aleinu, page 130. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon ha'kol Latei gdula yotzeh b'reishit shelo asanu kubriye haratzot v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama shelo sam chalkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu kekol hamonam v'anachnu kol re'im u'mishtachadim u'modim Lifnei melech malchei hamochim hakadosh baruch hu shahu notei shamayim v'yosef haaretz u'moshe yikara bat shamayim mima'al u'shkinatu zol megav meromim hu Eloheinu ein od Emet malkeinu efesulato, kakatuv betorato, v'yadato hayom v'hashavota elevavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, b'shamayim imal, v'al haaretz mitachat ein od. Kakatuv b'toratecha, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed, v'nemar v'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. We remember with reverence those of our beloved departed whose yortzites have been observed today, the 11th of Tammuz. And they are David Bloomberg, Rosalie Cohn Davidson, Raymond Eli, Gertrude Eskin, Stanley Finkel, Barbara Glyman, Sidel Koff, Joel Moses, Albert Seff, Albert Tiedemann, David Yateman, and Jerry Zuskin. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, may their righteous memories forever be a blessing, and let us say Amen. In solemn testimony to the unbroken chain of faith which links our generations one to another, those who are in mourning and those who are observing yortzeit today will now rise to recite the Kaddish on page 132. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah v'yalma divrach yirtzeh v'yamlich malchuteh v'chayechon uv'yimechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael v'hagala uv'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitmorman v'yitnaseh v'yit hadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudashah richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We now rise for the evening service. Page 98. We go back to page 98. And we say the Lord's Prayer together. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He gives me repose in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters to revive my spirit. He guides me on the right path, for that is his nature. Though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no harm, for you are with me. Your staff and your rod comfort me. You prepare a banquet for me in the presence of my foes. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and kindness shall be my portion all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. We remember with reverence those of our beloved departed whose yortzites will be observed beginning tomorrow, and those names are Gertrude Axel, Joseph Bishop, Norma Kaplan, Henry Hornstein, Alice Kronman, Sadie Levin, Mitchell Lifson, Samuel Posner, Sylvia Rubin, Louis Schreiber, Lillian Schwartz, Lawrence Stapler, Samuel Alfred Stern, Susan Weintraub. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, may their righteous memories forever be a blessing, and let us say Amen. In solemn testimony to the unbroken chain of faith which links our generations one to another, those who are in mourning and those who are observing Yurtzeit will now rise to recite the Kaddish on page 82. Shemei Rabbah. V'yama divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute. V'chayechon uv'yumechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael. V'agalah uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbo Mavorach Leolam U'almei Almaya. Yit Barach v'yishtabak v'yit Pa'ar v'yit Raman v'yit Naseh. V'yit Hadar v'yit Halev v'yit Talal Shemei Dekudashah Barich Hu. La'ela min kol birkata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiram b'yama v'imru amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Before we adjourn for the evening, I would like to read the special poem that I find very comforting during this time. And that is, As We Remember Them. And you can fill in as we remember them. At the rising of the sun and its going down, as we remember them. At the blowing of the wind and in the chill of winter. At the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring. At the shining of the sun and in the warmth of summer, as we remember them. At the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn, as we remember them. At the beginning of the year and at its end, as we remember them. As long as we live, they too will live, for they are now a part of us as we remember them. When we are weary and in need of strength, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we are lost and sick at heart, we remember them. When we have joy we crave to share, we remember them. When we have decisions that are difficult to make, we remember them. When we have achievements that are based on theirs, we remember them. As long as we live, they too will live, for they are now a part of us as we remember them. Thank you for coming tonight to make the minyan. One second. I'm all falling apart here. Hi, Alan.